Hey everyone, my name is DeadlySlob with TGN.TV, and today we have another Percunus 1 through 85 video. This video, we hit level 40, and we are currently in the Western Plaguelands. You can click to view the last video, but you can also click on the annotation on the top right corner of the screen. So like I stated, this video we hit level 40. The reason why I do not hit level 50 or 45 is because I started to do 5 level increments. It allows me to show a little bit more content, and because I'm on a strict timeline with other things in real life, makes it a lot easier for me to put out videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. So right now we are in the Chillwind camp for the Alliance, just leaving Anderhall for the first time. You do come back to finish up in Anderhall after you go to Hearthglen and a couple other spots in Western Plaguelands. But right now we are heading to go to Uther's tomb, and if you don't know who Uther, the I think Lightbringer, I think that's his name. He's from the Warcraft 3 series and has a lot to do with Arthas, and you guys can read up on him. Just Google him, and you'll know more about that. I did play Warcraft 3 once, and I didn't complete it, but I do enjoy the Western Plaguelands questline. It's great. I didn't read as much as I should have. Actually, I barely read anything at all, but I have played through it before, so I do know what's going on a little bit. Very fun stuff. So there it is right there. Big old statue of him. Very nice. You have to get his little blessing and turn in the quest right next to the little statue. So a lot of people have been asking me, why aren't you using the dungeon finder? And this is a very good example because it ties into what I was just talking about. It's a lot more fun for me anyway to play through the questing chains, to go through the zones. It gives you a sense of achievement, if you will, just knowing that you're actually a part of the story. And I'm starting to get that sense. The quest lines are becoming a lot more interactive. I find that happens in the 30 to all the way up to level 60 area of Cataclysm. I find 1 through 30 a little bit dull. It's definitely lacking in terms of what follows afterwards. But right now we're in the Withering Haunt. We're trying to fight these Forsaken guards. There's a big old battle that's going on with the local farmers, and you actually do get like almost a kill squad with you, a bunch of farmers with pickaxes that will follow you, or pitchforks will follow you for a couple quests and allow you to kill some elites and do some awesome things like that, offering a lot of dynamic gameplay. So right now I have a really awesome rotation going down. I find I kind of get out of it when I don't play this character for very long, but what I do is I charge up a lightning bolt, and then I'd flame shock, and then I lava burst. I know I got that wrong last video. I said lava blast, but it is lava burst. And then that basically puts them a lot below half health, and then I'll just spam lightning bolt or chain lightning. So there we go, ding level 37, killing these Venom Mist lurkers. Having this guy, this druid, he's a troll. I forget his name. I think it's Zinjin or something like that, or Zaka or something weird like that. But anyway, it's pretty funny. So if you didn't do those quests already, and if you're going after Lore Master or something, you can do so. It's a lot of fun. Just if you have some time to kill and you want to get into more of the World of Warcraft story, I recommend the Western Plaguelands. It's a pretty awesome spot. This is a cool quest where you have to get on this horse and scare these spiders. Initially, you have to learn to see if that actually works, and then you have to do a more difficult quest where you have to guide the lurkers actually back to the stables, and that takes a long time, so I didn't include it. Oh my god, gnolls. Gnolls are back in full swing. I hate these damn things, as you guys know from my Red Ridge video. I wish these things could just go die in a fire. I just don't like them. Maybe it's the noise they make. It sounds like a hiccuping horse, and I don't even know. But also, as you can see, I'm using my totems a lot more. I'm starting to get mana spring and useful things. So the searing totem, and that's all I really want to use. But I do have Call of Elements, which allows me to throw down 4 at a time. So there we go. We hit level 38 right there. Gathering up some wood as well. We're around the Mentor's steed, if you were wondering. but quickly moving pace into Hearthglen. Here's Tyrion Foldring. He's back from the Northrend. If you do play through, I think it's Storm Peaks and Ice Crown, that area, you'll know a lot more about this guy. There's a huge quest chain, the Trial of Crusader. It's an awesome part of the game, guys. It's probably one of my most favorite quest chains. Is the one you have to do for his little camp in the Storm Peaks, or just entering Ice Crown. And I actually read the quest text through there. I knew what was going on. A lot of interactive quests, a lot of phasing, very awesome stuff. I don't know what I'm waiting on here. I think I'm actually trying to read. This spider was very interesting because not the spider itself, but what it dropped. It was actually pretty awesome. I'll just wait. Come on, Percunus, kill that guy. Hurry up. Too much anticipation, it's killing me. Come on, kill it. There we go. And I got my first BOA, or second BOA, sorry. It was a one-handed axe, and I would have used it because I can use axes and one-handed axes, but I am elemental, so I decided to put it up on the auction house. I think it did sell for about 30 gold. Don't put BOA weapons out for ridiculous prices because no one really buys them too much anymore at that price. I remember back in Burning Crusade and Vanilla, it used to be huge before BOAs and looking for group system. But now, if a BOA drops, it's going to be for the user who actually got that drop to use. That's what Blizzard, I think, is trying to get to do. If that made any sense. I'd like to touch on last video for a minute. It was not my best. I know that. It didn't really get much recognition at all. I don't even know if people knew that I released it, but it is up there. If you haven't liked or commented, please give me a like. I remember my first video got 800 or so, which was awesome, and it's just been edging around 100. I want to know what you guys think. I care about what the viewers want. If you guys don't want me to do this anymore, let me know. I'll switch to something else. Even though I'm going to be gone next Friday for half a month, I'll be up in Florida brainstorming on a notepad what video series I should do and what things I can try to show you guys. I do have an idea of releasing a couple videos of the areas, the zones, and where I quest 1 through 85 in order. That may help some people that are having some trouble going quest by quest. I couldn't do that. I might as well release a video or a leveling guide, but I'm using Dougie's guide, so it works really well. If you guys want to know what that is, you can check the description box below. That golden arrow that's a little bit above my action bars, that's what that is. So there we go, level 39 in Hearthglen. Had to kill this traitor. No one knew what was going on, and your little quest, your soul buddy, whenever you turn that automatic quest in, I think it's called Soul Link. She pretty much tells you that it's frowned upon. However, you do get a nice reward for it in the end. I'll let you guys do that for yourselves. So we're starting to see some of the land is a little bit twisted. We're edging up on the Eastern Plague Lands, which has not changed. It's slowly changing. You can learn how the Western Plague Lands did get back into its greenery in the Eastern Plague Lands quest chains, and it's you can see it happening. All the old towers in the Eastern Plague Lands now have these glowing stones over them, and all the towers have green grass, and it's eventually gonna possibly turn the entire area into what is now Western Plague Lands. So turn it back into a nice forest. If you're playing the Horde, your goal is, I think, to stop that. I believe the first couple quests in the Fellstone Field in Western Plague Lands is basically starting up a plague cauldron again. So we're back in Anderhall, and this is where the shit hits the fan, and things are happening. The plague is out of the way. It's just Horde versus Alliance. It's time for the battle for Anderhall, and on the Alliance side, I didn't include all of it, but Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, she gets all these Valkyrie up, and it starts transforming all the Dead Alliance into Forsaken, and things are going terribly wrong for the Alliance. It's just not going to work out. So your goal is to try to help this little Death Knight here take it back, but they realize that they need to fall back, and the Alliance loses the battle for Andahal. There we go, level 40, what we've been waiting for a very long time. We're just about halfway there. I believe this will be my halfway point video. There'll be probably 10 more leveling series, but in terms of actual dings, we're basically halfway there. Currently I'm level 42, so 42 times 2, that's 84. If I'm 42 and a half, that means it's 85. So we're halfway there in terms of actual dings. So I just learned my riding trainer. I'm just kind of looking at what Elk to get, and I decided the blue looks the best, so I picked that up. You actually don't need to buy them anymore because your mount speed scales with your training, so you can actually use the blue level mounts to 100% speed. But you know what? That's an awesome looking mount. I think the Elks are one of my favorite, if not my favorite, mounts. They're so cool looking. I can't wait to get the war mount for PvP. I think that's the one I'm gonna get. So let's get into these questions. There's been a lot of them. I'm probably going to start showing my face once I get all this webcam and camera stuff sorted out for this section of the video, but let's get started. So none of you guys sent me emails. I don't know if you guys were a little scared or intimidated, or if any of you guys made it that far. So if there's going to be probably like 5 of you guys make it this far in my leveling series, so kudos to you guys. You need a special prize of just being pretty much epic. But anyway, do send me an email. Let me know what you think. I read all my emails at DeadlySlob@tgn.tv. It's my work email, so yeah, let me know. The first question comes from Snail with Umbrella. It was actually pretty recent. It was uploaded 1 hour before I'm making this video. But anyway, he wants me to do the Nagrand quest chain, the Ring of Blood. And I will do that, but I have no friends that are high level or around my level on the Venture Co. Alliance side. I have tons on the Horde side because that's where the guild is in the whole thing. But on the Alliance side I have none. So who knows? We'll try to do it if I do have a couple guys maybe in the area that want to help me out. But we'll have to wait and see. LoneX12345 asks, just like Burger King, can we have it our way? That's awesome and why I subscribed. And that's probably towards the professions comment that I made, but I'm doing so well in terms of actual play time that I might as well just try to do it as fast as I possibly can, and I hope you guys respect that. But still, if you guys want to see anything specific, I'm trying to do my best. XXMike18XX asks, what's Lava Blast? And like I mentioned earlier, it was a mistake I made in the actual video. It's Lava Burst. Just clearing that up. See, I do it all the time. I screw things up. Is leveling Elemental easier than Enhancement? And I've leveled both, so I know. And no, it's not. Enhancement is a lot easier to level. It's just, I like them both, but at the same time, Enhancement is easier to level. However, I want to make this Elemental Shaman for the sole reason that I did level Enhancement Shaman before, and it's almost like a completely different playstyle, and I love those high Lava Burst crits, and I like the rotation. It's pretty fun. I like shooting lightning out of my hands. It's the whole 9 yards, and you can argue that you can do that with Enhancement, but I'm sticking Elemental. I pissed on anyone I hate asks, hey, what's the add-on at 250, the one at the yellow arrow in the tip and the right corner of your action bar? And that's the Dougie Farrell leveling guide. It's the cheapest one around. It's the best working out of all the ones I've tried, and it's in the description box below. Alright guys, those are all the actual questions you guys asked me. If I missed your question, leave it in the comment section below again, and I can possibly get back to you on that. There is a project that I'm working on in the depths of TGN. It's been sucking up a little bit of my time, and it should be up soon. If not, it's already up. So stay tuned for that, and it's something that I'm going to start doing a lot more in conjunction with these videos as well. Last but not least, if you're a Battlefield fan, go ahead, check out TGN Battlefield. Just search it, TGN Battlefield, in the search box on YouTube, and go subscribe there. We don't have really any subscribers at all, and I'm going to start uploading videos there as well. And it's free to play, or it's called Battlefield Play for free. One last note too, and there's also a nice free to play third person shooter called War Inc. and we have a lot of beta codes for that, so you can check out TGN War Inc. And it's one of the best games I've ever seen that's free to play, so check that out as well. Thanks guys for watching. My name is DeadlySlob with TGN.TV, and until next time.